Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Witching Hour podcast. I am your host, John Royceland, and today I am back with not a new movie, but one that just caught my eye called Excision. The movie is actually released in 2012. It is currently playing on Tubi, Plex, and Prime. Um, it is directed by Richard Bates Jr., released on Anchor Bay, and is an hour and 21 minutes, and they consider it a short. I've actually seen full length features that are um, shorter than this short. Anyhow, so I'm just going to jump right into it because I found the movie, read a little bit about it, and I was like, okay, why not? So the synopsis for the movie is a disturbed senior high school girl um, by the name of Pauline, who, while being or seemingly being very intelligent, is also very, very awkward. She's also very delusional, um, and she has very high hopes of becoming a a surgeon. So she sees the most of her schoolwork to be very elementary and will not be needed when she is in surgery in her future, as she so clearly states. Um, so the movie is that of kind of your average American home. Um, this is not a broken home, but it is a very dysfunctional home. She is the eldest of two. Her younger sister, who is, I want to say, supposed to be probably 4 or 5 years younger than her, is suffering and dying from cystic fibrosis. Um, she is also the angel of the family. She is mommy's little princess. The mother, played by Tracy Lords, who actually does a good job of being the prim and proper lady. Tracy Lords, right? Um, her and Pauline obviously do not see eye to eye. And oh God, you know what? I can't even sugarcoat this. The movie plays along at a relatively slow speed. I'm actually going to try to compare it to that of Donnie Darko. If you've seen Donnie Darko, if you're a fan of Darko as I am, you will know that Donnie Darko also moves at kind of slow one pace, as does Excision. Now, I don't say that in a bad way. Um, Anna Lynn McCord, my God, um, she was 26 when she filmed this movie. Um, Oh my God, how this girl was not nominated for an Oscar is fucking beyond me. The movie is, again, not fast paced, but it is a psychological mind fuck of a movie. Um, she knows what she wants. It is also a becoming of age film, so to speak. She knows what she wants. She knows how she wants to do it. Um, she's able to manipulate one of the I guess you could call her the it girl in school, the prom queen, so to speak, manipulate her boyfriend to meeting her at a hotel room because she clearly states, you are going to help me lose my virginity. She plans it all out that she is also going to do it on her while on her period. She knows every sexual position that she wants to do it. And she's also going to make sure the boy goes down on her, not knowing that it is her period. So she's manipulative, very strong-willed, very strong-minded. Now, the movie also kind of has a dark undertone of where you could almost call it borderline comedy, but I don't think it's supposed to be comedic. I think it's supposed to be more natural. There are there are a couple parts. Girls' Locker Room, my favorite quote from the whole fucking movie, and this one actually did actually make me laugh out loud. When Pauline was confronted by two of the other girls um, in a locker room, they had their discussion, their argument, if you will, and Pauline just says, "Make it quick. I have to take a shit." So she's also not real subtle. Um, Throughout the entire film, again, coming of age comes into play, as does um, her dreams of becoming a surgeon. She has nightly, very sexually oriented, very bloody dreams of her, and we could call it patients, hospital patients, if you will. Um, very, very artistically done, very seductive. Um, in normal life, Pauline in her day to day, I should mention this to you. When she was a young teenager, her father saved her and gave her mouth to mouth from drowning at a community pool. Well, he also had a cold sore and gave her herpes. So the poor girl growing up all throughout school, she's got shit all over her face, all over her lips. She does not present herself very well either. Um, she's kind of like Tina from Bob's Burgers in a very dark goth way. That's Pauline. Um, she was amazing in the film. Her dream sequences, like I said, were I kept waiting for the next ones to show up just because I was so curious to see what was going to happen. The one after she sleeps with the boy in the hotel room, mind blown. No spoilers. It's not a new film, so it's not like I'm ruining things for people that haven't gotten to go see it yet. Well, um, the film does touch on mental illness that Pauline obviously does suffer from. The end of the film, her dreams become reality of becoming a surgeon. That's all I'm going to say. Um, Keeping in mind that her sister is dying and her sister is basically her only friend in life. Her mom, as much as she wants to love her, can't and doesn't know how. She has taken her to a church psychiatrist, played by, you're going to love this, Minister John Waters. Which I forgot to mention, the cast is actually, the ensemble is incredible. Uh, John Waters, Malcolm McDowell plays Pauline's high school teacher. Ray Weiss plays her principal. Tracy Lords, the mom. And I got to give credit where credit is due. No lines were given to this fine, outstanding young gentleman, but unaccredited in one of the dream sequences is you actually kind of have to look. He's there, clear as day. You will never miss that face. But Papa Corn himself, Mr. Bill fucking Oberst Jr., huh? Now, come on. How can you not want to see the movie now? Um, I really have nothing bad to say about this movie. I really don't. I liked it because it was slow and that they didn't make it over the top and action packed like she's a psycho girl in the neighborhood running around, killing cats and becoming, Michael Myers' ju female version of. No, it had nothing to do with that. It is a mental awareness film. Again, the ending is almost kind of bittersweet. Um, Bloody, beautifully done, very emotional. I guess the only dislike I can have, and it's a vicious circle, is that it is slow. They did it in a good way, and I liked it because it was slow, and you got to focus on the character base of the movie. But at the same time, you're kind of, kind of getting a little bit tired, but you never know what this girl is going to do next or what she's going to say next. I was actually pretty much mind blown um, by this movie. Um, Definitely check it out. Excision. I would call it more of a psychological thriller than a horror. Coming of age, yeah, it is. But I don't think it's definitely one that you want to sit around with a bunch of friends and try to get a laugh about because I mean the shit does happen. There are kids in school like this every fucking day. They want the same things that everybody else does. They have different mind frames. Maybe they are suffering from some kind of illness, diagnosed or undiagnosed, or just unbeknownst to the people around them. So it is scary in its own way. But again, the movie is on Tubi, Plex, and Prime. Again, um, Excision is the title of the film. I hope you guys give it a watch because it is definitely stuck with me in the 2 days that I have watched it. And honestly, I really want to watch it again already. So that is it. Thanks for sticking around. Please hit the little subscribe. If you've seen the movie, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Maybe I've opened up your eyes to different points of view, different ways of looking at it. Maybe you overall loved it or thought it was a complete piece of shit, and I'm dead from fucking wrong. This is the stuff that I want to hear from you guys. Please subscribe. Also, do me a huge favor. Check out my T Public store. I've got tons of new designs. You can put them on shirts, hoodies. I mean, fall is coming. Coffee cups, all kinds of shit. You can put them on underwear for all I care. If you do, send me a picture. You're going to get put up on the web on this page. And I thank you so much for your support. Any money that goes in goes back into the show so I can get a better mic, obviously some better lighting, and hopefully some more products, some more stickers and stuff that I will be able to afford to actually just send out to you guys. All right. But with that being said, I am John with the Witching Hour Podcast. Thank you so much for sticking around. You like the show? I appreciate it. Tell your friends, share it. I am on Instagram, Facebook, a little bit here and there on the old TikTok thingy. And of course, I post it onto Threads, but I never do shit on there anyway. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for sticking around. Keep it evil.